stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to like the disco jack. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Right? Oh, your man's up in the jail before? Whoa. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Right? They go to click, 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's your mommy of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my and I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, right? Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave off of the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. Twisted, your girls are stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with you?
We welcome you to Patriot Place.
Shaqtus.
Is this party private?
Yeah, but I can invite. You can invite people.
I just don't want them to think that I dipped on them. Or,
Would you say you were going to bed?
Yeah, I said I was done off.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, the kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started.
Who got X Factor?
Deontay Lawson.
This is insane, bro.
First play, and May goes to the air. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That one too far out in
Oh,
front.
that's game over.
It is incomplete. Trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Patriots ready for the punt. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Moore to return. Drive down, short return, and they'll take over there. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
I didn't even freeform that one. It's crazy.
Jerry Cutie, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with
Yeah,
the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway.
There's different troubles.
He's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. It's a Browns 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Well, if brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
To throw is Mayfield. Out to his right. And he did all he could, but he's going to be forced out at the line of scrimmage, well short of the 1st down.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. And the Browns 1st down. Receiver in motion, headed left. One is complete. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the Patriots' 9-yard line. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
Marcus Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line. Throwing on first and 10 is May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. To throw on first down is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First and 10 at the 27-yard line. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Here goes tonight. Lady, what's that? Crazy, 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 crazy.
Out of the gun, here's May. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throw again is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And his offense is going to be all set up.
Yeah, this shit wraps. The team's nasty.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. He's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
See that, Dylan?
Huh?
Jordan just said, damn, Dylan doesn't taste good.
It's second down and 12. Moore going
Jordan's always peace watching.
They'll stick with him again. He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 40. Robert Spillane spills him there. It is 3rd and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're
That was a terrible spin. I tried to do the double juke, like the fake one way. This might work. Using man-to-man, this might work.
But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain. He ends up picking up the first down anyway.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Second down throw for Mayfield. It's complete. Some more on the right side. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
I'm going to bed.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
On second down, Baker. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. DJ Moore, touchdown Browns. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the
Oh shit, Parrish got X Factor. It's gonna be fun.
Here's May to throw it on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on second down. May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, New England.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Sir, what's that? Hey, what's that?
May gonna look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Here's May again. He'll get this out to Henderson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here goes that. Crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Throwing on third down is May. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
May to the air once once more. His throw left side is complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
May to throw again. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
I subbed him. I literally subbed him out. Why did he come back in?
Well, give him some credit.
If he's out for a while, that's fucking crazy.
He's able to escape the pressure and get away.
Regardless, it's fucking
a little
crazy.
bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Throwing is May. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
Come on, Shaqtus.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Now Mayfield. No chance at all. He'll go down. Milton Williams. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Mayfield. Looking deep here for Tillman. That's going to be
Tillman.
complete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. Third down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. At their own 37-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Asante Samuel Jr.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll begin here on the ground. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
He's got a man, that's DJ Moore. He's going to pick up the Browns' first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Crazy.
Maynard on first and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Now here goes the Eddie, what's up? Hey, five.
Here's May. Forced out wide. He's going to look downfield once again. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He fields it at the 8.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. That's Marte Mapu getting in there to make the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 6. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A gain of 17 yards. First down, Cleveland. To throw is Mayfield. Moving outside the pocket. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle, and some good blocking. Springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game?
And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on third down. But even if he didn't, I think that third down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on fourth.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways. And they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Second down throw from Mayfield. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, New England. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone. It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. For the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Going back in the backfield. He'll get a carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. They will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
He pulls it in around the 5.
Crazy.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Out of the gun, here's a run of the gun. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. Now, this looks like a design run. And this time, he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. He'll spot Henry.
Awesome.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's good.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's May. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Throw again is May.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. It's the best fucking player on the team.
Touchdown, Patriots. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back in into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task
Oh,
ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Whoa! And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Travel start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to lead the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, Baker. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Browns first down. Now Mayfield. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That one knocked away.
Should be a touchdown if I just waited. Bam.
Davis there defensively.
Just
to
wait a
break that
second.
one up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
That one on target to Moore. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Open man, left side. He's got it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Mayfield. That is caught by the tight end, David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson.
He needs yards. Feel bad for him. What is he at? 276. Ah.
To throw on first down is May. Rolling right. Trying to get away, but he can't break free. And that is going to be a safety. The dangers of throwing when you are backed up. Quarterback trying to keep it alive and make a play. Instead, they bring him down, and it'll cost them 2 points.
I understand what the quarterback's trying to do here, Mike. He's trying to keep the play alive and buy some time for his receivers to work to get open. But backed up this close to his end zone, he's got to get rid of that ball because, as we just saw, the defense took him down for 2 points.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Here's a toss, right side. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Throwing is Baker. He finds a man downfield. It's Felton. Down the sideline. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
On 1st and 10, here's May. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. Point. It's up and good. And the Patriots are able to edge a bit closer. Patriots 21. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice shot here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Give on the ground. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. At their own 23-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now, the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. And the rest of the drive unfolds.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Sorry, what's that? Thank you. Hey, what's that?
Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.